Hello! Welcome back to another video. There is no intro. We're not that far enough in to know what an intro is yet, but I do know what we're doing today. Kinda sat around thinking after the last episode. That's me not thinking. I'm running into the new box. Man, what do I want to do for the next video? You know, kinda after the first video was uploaded, admittedly, didn't really have much of a plan. Wow, Christ. Okay, yeah, no wonder he just killed me in an instant there, Mr. Hail Zone, with his Christ, that was a Hail Zone Australian. Yeah, no wonder. You know, I've always noticed that Engineer is pretty difficult to get out of the spawn door. Like, often I think sometimes you're better off just being, like, heavy or something for this initial first point of upward. But as you can see by the wrench I just pulled out, I wanted to use a Southern Hospitality because I do think it is a wrench that really, when you, like, look at its stats, technically, it just doesn't have a downside, and I'd argue that the no random crits is actually the worst downside on this weapon, because a 20% vulnerability to Pyro isn't that much in comparison to a lot of downsides in the game, because, you know, Pyro, not really... I mean, there's the Scorch Shot. Wait, is this a bot? God damn it, right. We got bots on this thing. Do we want to... Yep, let's get rid of that guy. The Southern Hospitality really doesn't have that much of a downside. Because the Pyro... When do you ever deal with the Pyro as the engineer? Like, think about that for a moment. It's not much. I feel like if you're dealing with the Pyro, one of two things has happened. Either you've kind of done it yourself, you've played very aggressive, you got bored. I get bored. I think we all get bored sometimes playing engineer correctly, and you go, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna run up there and I'm just gonna shotgun some fools because I've had enough of just sitting and whacking the sentry for like 5 minutes of setting it up. And then on the other hand is, your team's getting pushed, you haven't set up, everything's kind of gone to hell. And in either of those settings, did it... Like, one of them you deserved it, arguably. And the other, well, you was dead anyway, as far as I'm concerned. Because if you're getting pushed in, it's an absolute roll. Did you really stand a chance? But then that question's, okay, if its downsides are basically non-existent, what do you get for it? I can show you. I guess I still can't show you because he died in one hit, but you get a bleed effect. And you can imagine the use of that if you're a new player is, oh, the spy is really annoying. He has a sapper. He's out to kill my stuff. I'm Texas man. That's no good. I don't want that. So you think to yourself, equip this little thing. I can track him, shoot him, get better at the game, aim. And I think that's actually the reason why the Southern Hospitality isn't that great, because while its downsides are non-existent, equally so are its upsides. Is it an upgrade from the wrench? I'd argue kinda not. Because, at least talking in a casual setting, the lack of random crits is a downside. Some weapons, like the Scotsman Skull Cutter, for example, they're kind of defined by that in a way. You know, in comparison, I mean, it's still worse than the Islander, for example, because can you really beat the Islander at its own thing? It is the Demonite weapon. But yeah, when you have the Southern Hospitality, and in comparison to what is available out there, I mean, look at the Jag, for example. I think that's, once you unlock that as engineer, unless you're going for some funky plays with the Eureka effect, which it's fun. from time to time. One particular map I like doing that on is Frontier. I heard a spy, and I'm lagging. That is amazing. Gotta just push this on. Gotta move that gear up. But we gotta also stay vigilant for that spy who is there. Oh, crap. So yeah, that's why I don't think anybody uses the Southern Hospitality. It is got a negligible upside and downside, and when you look at that, why didn't I just use the wrench? You know what? Thank you, much obliged. I'll laugh at that. Slap my knee. Funny man. Oh, the Schadenfreude is. You know what? I'll Schadenfreude on top of that. Amazing. Mutual respect gained. Understanding found. Sentry killed. So yeah, I think that's why most people rather use the stock wrench over this thing, because just randomly crit people. Because it's honestly that stupid. See, look at that. Yeah, I'm pulsing the tree, but I'd run to my dispenser anyway there, I think, regardless. Thanks once again. For what? A spy killing assist? I think there's a certain point where you've played enough of this class. But that's not... I think I walked into a grenade there. Which I don't think it's a huge issue to kill spies. Now, of course, like I said earlier, you get bored. You wanna go out and you wanna go hit stuff. I mean, I set up my stuff. It's time for me to go and be that guy, you know? I will. I'll be that guy when I want to be. Go out and try and kill some fools. I know we're not playing Battle NG, so I'm still going to be willing to set up this teleporter as I am here, and the dispenser for the team. In some ways, I always feel like the sentry can come last in terms of what you build, what you're building, in what order. Because the teleporter, you may not like to hear this, but I think the teleporter is the most important. That being said, even the enemy know that, and sadly their roaming soldier here he's kind of got an iron grip on apparently running past our team and killing Rangers, which also means we have to keep an eye out for him. So something tells me he won't... Oh, there's a spy sapping my sentry. It is out in the open. We're all over here. Something tells me this is what turns people off of Engineer, but in the same time, I think this is the kind of gameplay that's kept me coming back for, well, thousands of hours. Well, 1,000 hours? That's my current game time. Just over 1,000 hours. I can see why some people don't like this hectic gameplay, because, like, you got a lot of things to think about as the Engineer. Not built? Oh, yes, not built. What am I was trying to destroy it to replace it. And, yeah. But, to me, that's the fun of Engineer, is getting the placements correct. Building things in the right order. You know, watching out for spies. It's always something to do as this guy. Always something to be looking out for. It ensures, to me, it's a micromanaging class, and that's what's so appealing. You gotta micromanage every little bit for optimized bit of gameplay, and that's fine by me. You know, put this here. Make sure your team. There's a dispenser here, Scout. It's literally. So you don't trust spies like that. They go fast, and you're like, right? Why is he in the air? He's in the air. That's enough to disconcert me as an Engineer player. Why is the spy in the air? He shouldn't be in the air. I don't want him to be in the air. Please remove him from the air. Thankfully, he was on our team. I don't have to worry too much, but as we've seen, there is already one spy on the enemy team, currently dead. So we can have a moment of reprieve from our ever-existent paranoia. Nope, there's always the second spy. There's my biggest Engineer tip. It's always the second spy. It even says it's there. It was me, spy. The fool's mistake. The second spy. That's the one that'll get you. It's not the first spy. It's the second spy. You gotta worry. Third spy, no. Third spy's just ruining the comp. Second spy, dangerous. The second spy is the powerfulest. You know what else is scary? Babyface blaster scouts. Those make you paranoid, because you're like, what the hell is this? But no, it always ends up being your teammate. Fuck it, I can play that game too. Come here, you bastard. Nope. that's why I just thought, damn, I've just had this Southern Hospitality with. I think it's a kill streak. That's for sure. It's a kill streak. Strange. And I just thought, damn, it never sees any use, because I think that's just the opinion really of the Southern Hospitality is why use it, and that's often what I think to myself. I could be farming kills on my Jag right now instead of using whatever the heck this thing is. Yes, clearly the downside doesn't exist if crits exist. Amazing. I think that is the best example so far we've got of... Oh, right, now we gotta look for him. There he is! There he is! Clearly the Southern Hospitality is amazing. See me find that spy? Totally wasn't because of the bleed? Amazing. This is peak Southern Hospitality gameplay, right? Wait, who was that? Oh, is it our spy? That's fine. Got an audio. Audio is so important in this game. Just gotta listen. Listening will win you a lot of this game. So certain audio cues, you'll know. Spy? Somebody said spy. Scout said spy. So now we're out. We gotta listen out for his decloak sound. Now, good spies, they will decloak behind terrain. Like, what's this guy doing? What's he? No, he's on our team. See? Okay, good. But he's been checked now. See, a lot of anti-spy work, so to speak, spy checking, can be done by simply just listening and being aware. I think that's another reason why the Southern Hospitality it does its job. It'll make that spy flash with red, but does it really matter if... Man, I have not upgraded this teleporter. I've been trying to get this bloody what's the name up and going, this sentry, but I've just been harassed. I think, oh yes, it got sapped earlier as well. That didn't help. See, just randomly swing behind you. That's funny. That'll annoy people. They're like, why did you do that? Stop spy. And now we're fully up and running. There's a spy over there. See, I move for 1 minute. Spy. That's what they're waiting for me to be caught lacking. Often when you're looking at a building occupied, they're gonna look to kill you when you least expect. Okay, Southern Hospitality Gaming right there. Clearly, the Southern Hospitality helped me kill that spy. Was that completely necessary? Absolutely. Oh, we got the crit. Oh god, what is it? A kill screen. Bit of a bread baguette there. Very cool. Will the team be able to push? Okay, we're making a push. Right. Stoneman Knight needs this. He needs to be Southern hospitalized right now. No! The spy. It was him. Why did he jump into the hole? What did that serve? I think he might have been bumped off by explosion damage. Yeah, balls so you can teleport us for the team. I mean, more for me and the medic, so to speak, but sure. You know what? Oh, spy. Let's get him. I'm gonna get him. There he is. The spy. He will be Southern hospitalized. That was funny. Second spy. What did I tell you about the second spy? It's always the second spy. I don't know why the medic didn't take this teleporter. But it is factual that Femboy Hooters wins us the game with his amazing spy. But yeah, that's I think a nice short little video on the Southern Hospitality, I think. So yeah. I'll make a video again at some point. Not sure what I wanna make it about, but yeah, there you go.